Hello, 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 hello! Masiglang araw sa inyong lahat, mga kaibigan. Welcome to The Big Picture. This is your host, Lloyd Luna. Kumusta naman po kayo? Sobrang mainit po ang ating panahon ngayon. Sana po ay kayo ay hydrated at sana po kayo ay talagang kahit paano is mayroon pa ring time to find some comfort dahil despite po sa init ng panahon, makakaraos din po tayo dito sa krisis na ito. Ngayon po ay ikawalo ng Mayo, taong 2020 at tulad po ng inaasahan, tayo po ay nasa enhanced community quarantine pa rin. Karamihan naman po sa atin umaasa na by May 15 ay may-lift na yung ECQ. Kaya lang, ang katotohanan po is medyo marami pa kinukonsider ng ating government para talagang totally may-lift na ito. So kung kayo po ngayon ay wala na masyadong ginagawa sa bahay at medyo patambay-tambay lang, nandito po kami para medyo entertain at inspire po kayo sa ating programa. Ating pong programa ay napapanood sa YouTube at sa Facebook Live at kung kayo po ay may mga kaibigan, pakishare na lang po ang link namin ngayon para sila po ay makasala rin sa ating conversation. Alam niyo po ay sa kabila natin pinagdadaanan ngayon is tingin ko importante pa rin na meron tayong oras para medyo maging productive naman bawat araw. Ano po? Sa totoo lang, hindi naman po kayo din lang ang nahihirapan dahil para-parehas po nag-a-adjust. So kung kayo po ay nahihirapan, katulad niyo po ako din, kailangan din mag-adjust sa aking negosyo practically. Ngayong hapon po ito, nag-invite naman tayo ng isang mabuting kaibigan para tulungan tayo kung paano natin mananavigate ito mula sa ating sitwasyon ngayon papunta sa bagong normal kung tawagin. So mag-enjoy po kayo at mag-stay po kayo sa loob ng 45 minutes. Nandito po kami para sagutin ko. May mga questions kayo, paki-post lang po sa ating comment section dyan sa ilalim ng inyong mga streams at sasagutin po namin, babasahin namin. Babatiin din po namin yung mga nanonood sa atin. At ang headlines naman po ng Manila Times, ABS-CBN fights closure in court. So nag-file na po ang ABS-CBN sa Supreme Court ng kanilang apila para po sa kanilang napasong prangkisa. Alam niyo po itong issue na ito ay masyadong big deal dahil ang ABS-CBN po tulad ng alam natin ang pinakamalaking reach in terms of media coverage. Ito po ay medyo nagkabuhol-buhol na issue at nagkagulatan din po dahil may kasunduan bago talaga mapaso ang prangkisa. May kasunduan naman talaga na extend ang kanilang franchise. At least bigyan sila ng provisional franchise or authority to operate. Ang problema po dito, syempre, halo-halo na yung legality at yung ating pagiging makatao na naman dahil sa totoo lang, hindi ko rin po talaga naman nagustuhan na mayroon pang 11,000 Pilipino ang mawawalan trabaho dahil sa closure na ito. Sa ganitong krisis na kailangan ng impormasyon ng mga Pilipino, ang ABS-CBN naman po ay talagang nandyan para ibigay sa atin ang balita na magagamit din naman ng ating mga kababayan. Ano po? Sa ibang balita, sabi ng pong Secretary Anyo ng DILG is ECQ could be lifted in some cities. So ang iniisip po nila ay i-lift ng ECQ sa San Juan or sa Valenzuela, but the rest of Metro Manila, I think magmi-meeting pa po yung mga city mayors kung ano po ang kanilang next step na gagawin after May 15. And finally, mula po sa Manila Times, ang ating pong Batikan at legendary director na si Peke Galiaga ay namatay na. So, condolences po sa kanilang mga naulila at sa kanyang pamilya. Ang headlines po na yan ay initin nyo ng The Manila Times. Punta po kayo sa digital.manilatimes.net para i-download ang application nila at makita ninyo sa cellphone ninyo yung mismong forma or yung mismong layout ng dyaryo na lumalabas araw-araw. Pwede rin po kayo magpunta naman sa manilatimes.net para ma-browse ang mga balita doon. Maraming salamat Manila Times para sa mga headlines. Yun, so hindi ko na po patatagalin. Siyempre, nag-iinit na po ang ating host. Bagong-bago po yung kanyang setup na kanyang home studio. Nakita ko sa kanyang Facebook na talagang pinaghandaan ng ang interview na to. Akala ng mga kaibigan niya ay siya na po ang nakabili ng ABS-CBN. So, papasukin na po natin ating guest.
Hi. Lloyd, good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon. Ating pong guest ay si JEFF CUA ng Whole Brain Training. Hi Jeff, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Maraming salamat sa pag-accommodate sa amin.
Yes, good afternoon to you Lloyd and to everyone watching. No, nakapag-down payment na ako ng 1 kilong fishball sa ABS-CBN.
Oo, maraming salamat talaga dahil today we're going to have some sort of interesting discussion.
Yes.
Marami kang sasabihin sa amin, i-share sa amin, including yung story mo because I think you also have some interesting stories to tell. So yes. Hopefully you're okay, you're fine. How are things moving forward?
Well, okay naman. Yun nga, tama yung sinabi mo kanina, it's very uncertain right now. Hindi pa natin nalalaman talaga kung what will happen after the 15th, no? But, well, whatever we're doing right now, we just have to keep on adjusting or maybe at least maghanap tayo ng ways to earn some living while in ECQ or in quarantine habang nasa sitwasyon tayo na to.
Mm-hmm. Nung marinig mo ng government, sinabi na magkakaroon ng enhanced community quarantine na tinatawag ding lockdown, ano yung first thing that came into your mind na narinig mo yun? Because this is unprecedented, di ba? Parang wala naman tayong basis, hindi natin alam kung ano yung ECQ or lockdown.
Well, nung back in March 16, well, nung time na yun, no, personally, talagang, I think kailangan talaga, no? Because it's a matter of, life and death situation, no? Hindi nung una nga as early as January na kikita na natin to, nababalitaan na natin to, but I think the first thing that happened then was tinuruan muna tayo mag-wash ng hands, which was tama naman, no? But along the way nakita natin na medyo grabe talaga tong situation na to, and I felt na talagang kinakailangan, no? But then again, there are some segments in the society na talagang syempre ang hirap din na kailangan nilang kumita, no? So, nalungkot ako for them. Yeah,
but in terms of, I mean, as an entrepreneur yourself, syempre, ano yung una mong inisip as a negosyante?
As a businessman, oo. As a negosyante, well, uncertain eh. Talagang, kumbaga ako, ang naisip ko lang dito is, we're all in this together. Mm-hmm. Hindi yung sa akin lang nangyari to. Kumbaga sabay-sabay nating mararamdaman to, sabay-sabay tayong babagsak, and sabay-sabay din tayong babalik dapat, no? So nalungkot ako, natakot at the same time, but then again, kailangan maghanap ng mga ibang paraan to create or sustain or pivot the business.
Mm-hmm. So nagkaroon ka rin ng sort of anxiety, parang ganun? Na parang...
Oh yeah, well, initially, mga first 2 weeks, talagang parang nakalimbo kasi parang ang unang announcement doon will only have 1 month, no? So parang I took the first 2 weeks as a vacation. Parang ayoko nang isipin. Ayokong masyadong mas stress, parang iniwasan ko. I took the first 2 weeks as a vacation, gaya nga nasabi ko, but nung nakikita ko yung numbers, doon pa lang na-feel ko na hindi ito malilift ng April 12 or April 15. Mukhang malabo talaga ito. Mm-hmm. So, before Holy Week, medyo nag-isip na ako anong pwedeng gawin. Yung business ko na bread and butter for 19 years ang pinakamalaking na apektuhan. But of course, knowing myself, meron naman akong fallback palagi. I also have a business. Ito yung pinipresent natin ngayon, which is Whole Brain. It's been there for 5 years. What we do kasi, we offer training products to different companies. And for the past 5 years, marami na kaming clients na build, ano? So
yun yung naging fallback mo. Buti ka pa kasi ang fallback ko wife ko.
maganda yan. Okay. Tama naman. So
No, kasi in reality sa industry ng professional speaking sa training, 'di ba? Bawal nga yung social gathering, 'di ba? So practically anong gagawin mo? So wala ka pa pwedeng
Exactly.
Oo.
Sabay.
Talagang sunugan to ng savings eh.
Parang ganun na nga, no? So anyway, going back doon, so nag-isip na lang kami ng way how to transition from face-to-face and online. Halos lahat naman yata ng consulting firm and mga consultants nag-shift sila online, ano? So I think ang maganda naman nangyari dito is that meron namang napuntahan, but again, we have to rebuild, no? Ang advantage lang is nasimulan na natin. Yun siguro yun. And one thing I realized is yung importance doon sa relationship mo between you and your client and your strategic partners, no? Kasi what happened is that during ECQ, kami pa rin yung nagkakausap, kami pa rin yung nagpapatuhan ng ideas, and kami pa rin yung nagtutulungan. On our end naman as consultants, we have to be sensitive to our pricing na kailangan naming mag-adjust din. So, tulungan lang.
Sige. Take us back in time when you were starting. What's your entrepreneurial journey? How does it look like?
Okay. So, matagal-tagal yung babalikan natin, ano? 2000 ang kwento ko ay nagsisimula way back in college because I took up entrepreneurial management in University of Asia and the Pacific, no? So, after that, I went to work for a bank, a multinational bank. Sinubukan ko yon, and but deep inside really entrepreneurship is for me. Yun talaga yung gusto ko, no? So I stayed there for 2 years. I left the bank and then nag-trading ako. I went outside of the country, nagdala ako ng gamit. I tried that. I even went into a credit cards agency, basically sales related. And then a year after, a franchise was offered to me. It's a school, no? And the reason why I liked it is I like something that is related to education, no? I've always seen myself as a consultant. I remember back in school we were asked during our psychology class to draw yourself in 10 or 20 years, and ang drawing ko ron myself being a consultant. Anyway,
anong itsura ng drawing na consultant ka?
Well, hindi naman ako masyadong magaling, ano? So drawing ko pero naka-Amerikana ako, naka-necktie, and then meron akong hawak na it's very clear to me. And the reason why it's still clear to me because I'm sure you're very familiar yung mga vision board na ganyan, no?
Yeah.
So way back in 1999, pinadrawing kaming ganun, parang vision of yourself, and then draw your life path, no? So it was very effective. Halos lahat ng nilagay ko ron na nakuha ko. So but
pero yung idea na pagiging consultant, saan siya exactly
nanggaling?
Kasi practically gusto natin doktor, even professionals other than consultants. At least yun lang yung appreciation natin that age.
Honestly, I really don't know kung saan siya nanggaling. I don't know kasi like halos lahat ng friends ko rin, may trading sila, may family businesses sila. So sa akin noon, I guess siguro lang nanggaling because one of my strengths siguro is hindi rin ako takot humarap at magsalita sa harap ng tao. So I guess I saw that as one of my strengths, and I capitalized on that, no? And not really that I like reading, but I like bits and pieces of trivia na kakaibang information, no? And I love sharing that. So I guess no siya nanggaling. So yun, no? So after that, a franchise was offered to me, and then I presented it to my family and my family friends, our family friends, and then they agreed to it, no? And and that was 2001, and then that lasted hanggang this year, 2020. We are on our 19th year, And because medyo shaky nga yung industry ng education and you can go back mukhang next year na babalik or I don't know, August or September, and because of the social distancing, it doesn't make sense anymore. So ganun na nangyari. But right now, I'm trying to help my teachers and colleagues through what I'm doing right now. I'm bringing them in to help each other. So yun yung aking journey. And along the way, I took up masters in entrepreneurship also. I also taught for 4 years in University of Asia and the Pacific. So yeah, that's somehow my journey.
Yung 2001, ito yung .com. Ito yung para
well, in a way, yes. .com boom, no?
Yung boom ng .com.
Yes, .com boom or .com kailan ba? Or nagbubble na siya. I don't remember, but
99,
anyway, that was the time.
99, 2000, 2001 to eh.
So
diba,
it was
Y2K is 2000.
Yes. Oo. So it was the height of of IT, no? Maraming pumapasok na IT noon. Marami sa batchmates ko noon went to LaSalle to learn IT. Many of them are successful programmers right now. Some of them are in other countries also.
Ano typical na experience mo? Ano yung typical na experience mo when you were starting up the business?
Of course, it's always hard, no? When you're starting something. I guess the reason being is that you're learning something new, you're learning something different. Medyo yung habits mo iba sa nakasanayan mo. So merong learning curve, no? And talagang hindi siya madali. Na lahat nahihirapan. And the best way is really to take baby steps or try to win small successes at a time, yung mga milestones. Yun yung importante, and I guess have faith in what you do, and at the same time, at the end of the day, parang for me, the default kasi when we talk about entrepreneurship is always trading or I make something and then I sell it, no? But as much as possible, I want sana people to perceive entrepreneurship as something create something of higher value, no, than what is normal. So something different, something innovative. So yun.
And then yung capitalization ba hindi naging problema sa iyo? Ano yung pinakang hurdle when you say hardship? Is it finding partners, seeking opportunities, capitalization?
Ako, I never believed in number one, self-made. I never believed in self-made. And honestly, I don't like the term self-made. I don't like the when people use that person as self-made or I'm self-made. I really don't like that. Primarily because no one is self-made. We are helped by everyone around us, and we help others too, no? So it's really an entrepreneurial myth that I think na mas lalong nagpapadagdag sa hardship ng ibang tao. Kasi when we present someone as a self-made, parang sinasabi natin na siya lang ang kumayod lahat. But in reality, there are people around that person who helped him and also another thing is that success doesn't come in a day. I was always trying to when I talk about entrepreneurship, lagi nating naririnig yung si Henry C. Being so rich. But if you really dig into his history, his life, no, makikita mo it took him around 45 years to gain so much success. So success is like building a house one brick at a time. So the hardship really is so there will be hardships. But there will always be people around you to help you, like you, like what you're doing right now. You are helping me, helping the others promote their businesses. So one day if someone, if you've interviewed someone at sinabi niyang self-made siya, well, honestly, you were there all this time, di ba?
Sabihin ko sa kanya, magagalit sa'yo si Jeff CUA.
Oo.
Wala daw gano'n. Sabihin ko sa kanya.
Diba? So really, The reason why it's making yung tinatanong mo about capitalization, no? Of course, it's always hard. Depende na rin kung gaano kalaki yung business, no? So I'm hoping that well, there will also be banks or lending institutions that will help especially Filipinos go back, no, dun sa kanilang nakasanayan or sa business na itatayo nila.
Sige. Tell us something about this whole brain training, because I understood, I was browsing your website, and may mga reputable clients talaga doon. So what exactly does whole brain training does for clients?
Okay. So well, we train them based on their needs, no? Hindi kami, well, meron kaming mga packaged courses like business reporting, business communications, leadership, no? Meron kaming mga ganyan to offer them if they want mga nadikahon na programa. But face-to-face ito before ECQ, no? And normally the process is I meet with the client and then talk about the business and ask really their needs, try to dig deep doon sa pangangailangan nila, and then offer them a solution, no? Right now, yung nakikita ng mga tao doon sa ating sa pangalan ko, yung kay husay.com, it's the pivot of Whole Brain. It's a new service, no, offered by Whole Brain to our loyal clients and to the new people. So yung kay Husay is what we do is offer webinars for Filipino professionals. So yung mga webinars namin will range from 300 to 1,000 pesos, no? Ang malalakas sa amin yung business reporting with spreadsheets, yan, no? Creating corporate videos, meron din kami sa sales, no? So all these are given by experts. All these are done through these are all instructor-led webinars. So either Zoom yan or Google Hangouts. So yan yung service namin ngayon. Hopefully magtuloy-tuloy yan even after the ECQ. So why are we doing this? Right now, it's very important that Filipino professionals need to retool or add additional tools sa kanilang toolbox or toolkit, no? Hindi pwedeng screwdriver lang or hindi pwedeng hammer lang, no? So especially because of the changes, the disruption in the industry, maraming trabaho ang mapapalitan, no? So you have to be able to tool yourself in na bago. Importante ngayon yung mga data analytics, importante ngayon yung emotional intelligence, no? I was doing my research, no? So yan yung mga bagong skills na dapat nating ina-apply at matututunan.
Kasi practically base sa situation natin ngayon. Ang nangyayari din, kailangan natin talagang puntahan yung domain kung saan kailangan tulungan sila emotionally, kasi I think yun yung culprit ngayon. Paano mo i-prepare yung mga tao natin pagbalik dun sa workplace after the ECQ.
Yes, and the workplace now is totally different from the workplace we're used to. Why? Kasi kailangan pagpasok mo sa opisina ngayon, naka-PPE ka na. Pagpasok ngayon sa opisina, we have to do social distancing. Hindi lang yon, no? The other skills, no, na sales. For example, sales. It's really hard to do face-to-face sales now. In fact, I have a friend who just contacted me yesterday. She wants me to talk to their insurance agents, no, na paano na magbenta during or after ECQ, no? And most especially people right now are kumbaga they're not in the mood to spend big money. So, honestly, if you will ask me, saan ba natin dapat spend yung money natin ngayon, no? We have to spend it in retooling ourselves, number one. Aside from, of course, the essentials, ano? If we're going to make investments right now, dapat para sa natin, para sa knowledge natin. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Medyo napuputla yung connection natin, ano? But
So itong retooling
yes.
na ito is something na mabilis kayang ma-accept at kakailanganin ng ating mga companies, because as it is now, syempre yung priority spending nga nila, dahil marami na rin na nawalan ng trabaho, by the way. So marami na rin
Yeah.
companies ang tinitingnan natin at nakikita natin na parang paano ba kami makakabawi, and we're trying to tell them that you need to retool. However, it is also for a cost. So how do you balance that?
Yeah. Yun nga, nabanggit ko na ang ginagawa namin, we really bring down the cost, no, to around 300 pesos to 1,000 pesos. 300 to 1,000. Nandyan lang yung range namin. So, because really our vision is to professionalize the Filipino workforce, no? Yun ang gusto namin. So, so kaya namin ginagawa yon, yung mga webinars namin, nasa ano lang siya, nasa around 300 to 1,000 pesos. And,
kasi yung international what? 1,500 to 535, di ba? International face-to-face that.
Yes, or even more, no? Depende sa nagbibigay. It can go up to hundreds of thousands, no? And so I'm trying to bring in also my network and connection in the consulting business, no? Basically, what we're trying to do is really to be a platform for this consulting firms, no? So that they can reach people. Nagulat nga ako. We just started last April 30 yung aming website, but daily around 600 people go and visit, no? And doon naman sa Facebook page namin, magmula nung naging active kami ulit, from I think 5,000 nag-double, nasa 10,000 na siya ngayon, no? So point is, people really want to retool themselves. People want to get certified, because the only way to make yourself recession proof is to have relevant knowledge, most especially yung mga knowledge na magagamit natin after ECQ.
How badly pala yung mga consultants na hit nitong crisis na to? Like for example, in the speaking business, talagang zero. I can safely say zero since March. Base dun sa Philippine Association of Professional Speakers na study, in fact, we have lost at least 10 million pesos dun sa isang buwan, combined yun. Dun pa lang sa membership namin, hindi pa kasama yung mga hindi pa part ng association. So how badly were your fellow consultants was hit by this pandemic?
Talagang na-hit. Maraming na-cancel na contracts, no? Maraming na-cancel na contracts. Yun namang mga may schedules na, tinuloy na lang nila siguro using Zoom, no? Yung mga prepaid na. But I agree with you, no? Definitely, talagang maraming consultants na hit, no? And yun nga, they are also one of the motivations why I put up this Kaihusay, no? Powered by Whole Brain, is for the consultants like us to have a market reach, no? Nag-iba, Lloyd, nag-iba ang behavior. And if you're going to look for an opportunity, always look for how the behavior of the market changed. And in every week, almost every week, I give free webinars to my students from University of Asia and the Pacific, no? Na-invite kita doon sa page namin. It's called Pivot Party. So what I share there are researches, mga research materials from different reputable companies, just like Kantar, no? And doon sa research nila, Facebook, nag-increase ang Facebook by I think 60 or 70% from their baseline, no? So a point is, yung mga tao mas gumagamit ngayon ng Facebook. So napunta yung napunta yung market doon. So what are you going to do if as a businessman, this is an opportunity for you, no? To get to your market, to reach your market, to be able to help them. Honestly, if you ask me, we should look at it in a way, itong increase na to, on how we can help Filipinos, no? Rather than how can we make money from them, but more of how do we help them, but at the same time, we also get paid, no? Hindi naman kailangan kalakihan, but we also get paid for our expertise.
And itong when we say we have to get paid, I mean you and I belong to the same industry, catering to an organization din talaga, tinutulungan din sila. But give us an idea kung paano if we are to be paid. Kasi definitely ako hindi na yun yung supposed to be professional fee ko prior to lockdown eh.
Yes.
So how do we what's the range, for example?
So pricing. You're talking of pricing.
Yeah, I'm talking of pricing kasi kung tutulungan natin sila, the-plug sila, nakapabangon pa rin sila. Kasi I was talking with Eric Kaeg a few days ago. So ko siya, consultant din siya, tapos speaker din siya. And then maraming cancellations, things like that. Talagang may mga kontrata talaga na nakansilado nga because hindi tayo priority ma-retain. I think may mga tao na mas key to retain the organization. So in terms of pricing, the pricing strategy for consultants and trainers, saan natin siya pwedeng ipeg? Kasi again, babalik tayo dun sa premise na unprecedented itong nangyari. So wala tayong pattern whatsoever from the past that we can actually use in order for us to make sense of what's happening now.
Oo, agree. Well, yun nga number one, will really depend on the value that you will offer and if people are willing to buy that value from you. Okay? Let's face it, people still feel that face-to-face is more expensive than online. But in reality is we get the same content. The only difference is the feel or experience that we get. Although online also has a different feel, no? We save more time because of wala tayong traffic, no? Nasa bahay lang tayo. But going back to the pricing strategy, well, it will really depend on your market. You can go as low as 1 peso up to 100,000 pesos. It will really depend on you and also the value that you will get from that the market will get from you, no? So really, just like before, ang pricing naman natin talaga is iba-iba. So talagang sorry Lloyd, but ang hirap sagutin nung question mo about pricing and it's really up to you. Sa akin lang, depende on your objective. If you want to build a brand, if you want to build a brand or a name, not really a brand, but you really want to get followers and then price it low. If you want to sustain a small number of followers, then price it high. Kasi I can see a lot of memberships right now. May mga nakikita ko mga memberships ngayon ng mga cycling, yung nagbabike sila sa bahay, no? So mga paid services 'yan. So yung iba may music lang, yung iba may DJ. So it depende. So depends on how much the market's willing to pay for that service and also depends on the target market.
Yeah. Practically kasi meron talaga sabi nga gustuhin man namin which is totoo naman, no. Ito yung time na kailangan nila ng someone that will guide them. So ito yung role ng coaches, mentor, trainers. Kaya nga lang, yun nga lang, saan nakukuha? Parang nalimas na rin parang na-spend ko na rin, nagastos ko na rin to retain my key people. And that's why dun tayo sa thin line between what is acceptable, reasonable, kumbaga, na talagang, sabi nga ng isa nating kaibigan na naging guest din natin sa show, no one makes money out of a crisis. I mean, pwedeng nakikita, pero parang hindi siya, parang dun sa sensitivity, diba? In the name of sensitivity, diba? Parang kailangan mong i-feel.
Oo, so be sensitive and also go back to your market, no? Go back to your market. Kung yung market mo naman ever since they have the ability to pay and then you adjust your price accordingly based on what they can pay. Yun. Kasi remember it took us so many years also para din mag-tool, no? So many we spend so many resources and time not just reading books, not just buying books, but having ourselves certified with different programs also, no? So yung kahit maliit na presyo na yon, okay na yon.
So, from the standpoint naman ng mga clients, for example, basically 99.5% ng ating businesses belong to the micro, small, and medium enterprises. So,
Yeah.
kung sa standpoint itong mga negosyanteng ito and you're offering your service through kayhusay.com, they go there. So, ano
Yes.
yung expectations nila na possible negotiation na pwedeng gawin? Ano yung makukuha nila kaagad? Ano yung pwede ninyong ibigay outright na mayroon kaagad impact once they get your services?
Okay. So in the website alone, there's a section there for free videos, and every week we upload it with free videos. No, this one will go there. It's a free video, and at the same time may mga lessons naman silang makukuha. No, and doon naman sa Facebook namin, mga 3 to 4 times a week may nagla-live dyan. Once a week I go live there. I share with the viewers anything, no, articles I've read. I try to simplify it for them, no. So, and of course when they join our paid webinars, they get to interact with, or they get to learn from experts or certified facilitators, and we do have breakout sessions also. Hindi porket na wala tayo sa classroom nawawala yung hands-on. It's our priority, especially in Whole Brain and Kai Husay, to make sure people get to practice what they learn during the session. So we take advantage of the Zoom facility na breakout sessions. And after that they get to present. So para siyang classroom pa rin. What happens in the classroom also happens in Zoom. And meron pa rin interaction. They can still ask our facilitators, and at the same time they get an e-certificate. And I think the for us, one of the value propositions that we offer is that we make sure that the course is just short, para naman yung may short attention span hindi mabore, no? Alam din naman natin na pagka ang online is different in terms of attention span pagdating.
Yun nga yung actually gusto kong itanong next sa'yo. Kung ano yung major difference na experience. Kasi prior to lockdown, maraming mga trainers, coaches, speakers na parang they are resisting the idea ng online learning. Kumaga para sa atin, light years pa yan bago i-adapt. And then all of a sudden, there came the lockdown. And now ngayon nagkukumuhog na parang, let's put our module online. Let's our content, we have to put them online, things like that. So ano yung experience na nakakaiba ngayon na we are now operating virtually?
Your question is anong pagiging iba?
Yeah, ano yung experience in terms of both yung learner at saka yung teacher?
Well, sa teacher, nung nag-uumpisa ako, no, na ginagawa yung virtual learning na yan, ang pakiramdam ko para akong tanga na nagsasalita na walang kausap eh. Yun yung pakiramdam ko eh. Di ba? Parang naaasiwa ako, ay nakaka-awkward na, ano ba to? May nakikinig ba? Laging pumapasok yun eh. Sa isipan ko, may nakikinig ba? Meron bang, may naiintindihan ba sila? No? And for the learner naman, ako naman kasi nag-a-attend din, well, the difference is really maraming distraction for the learner. Yun yung biggest challenge eh. Rather than kung may natututunan ba sila or wala, it's not that eh. Ako may natututunan ako. But then again, ang kalaban, it's not the teacher, but the challenge na or yung mga challenges na may Facebook sa harap mo, may SMS mo tumunog, andali sa yung tumayo or antukin or madali sa yung mag-log out. Yun yung mga challenges, no? For mas marami sa students. But then again, at the end of the day, what is important is the motivation of the student. Yun ang importante. So that is also the reason why for me, kasi may mga we give also free trainings eh. We also give free trainings once a month.
Hold on. Yung depende sa motivation ng students. So practically, dapat sa kanila magsisimula yung either interest or yung kanilang drive in order to learn. So pinapasa natin sa kanila. But isn't it true naman na even prior to this virtual learning sessions is parang yung mga estudyante natin is hindi na nga ganun ka-motivated dun sa mismong live. So ano yung intervention if there is, ano yung intervention na meron bang ginagawa yung trainer or coach online in order to get the drive from the student na ma-motivate din nila?
Yes, okay. So, two things, no? Ganito. So, if the student is motivated na pumasok sa live webinar yan, okay, at hindi siya ginanahan, for me that is the ano na I pass the ball now to the speaker. Why? Yung bata po or yung student or yung attendee, when we talk of student or attendee, we talk of the our corporate professionals, no? Yung attendee gusto niyang pumasok kasi gusto niya matuto. Pero kung yung nagtuturo hindi niya ma-hold yung attention, okay? So the ball is already on the speaker, no? Pero kung kaya nga doon sa mga pero vice versa naman kung yung corporate person or yung professional napilitan lang kahit anong galing nung speaker, which I'm sure na nararamdaman mo rin yan, no? Meron iba na pipilitan lang, parang sila yung walang gana. May nangyayari yun, no? So kaya nga, going to my point kanina, we also give free trainings, no? Pag nagbibigay kami ng free training, tinatanong sa amin, meron bang certification yan? Honestly, we don't give. Bakit? Hindi dahil dahil libre siya, no? It's because we want to be fair for those who also paid the paid programs, 'di ba? That's one, 'di ba? And ayaw din naman namin yung idea na nag-attend kasi kami gusto namin mag-certify kapag merong work na pinadala. Kasi nagpapagawa kami ng work sa students. And that's the time you will be certified pagka nag-submit ka ng work mo or may pinakita kang output, no? So we want to maintain the integrity and professionalism of our program.
Tama naman 'yun kasi nga naman syempre namang mafi-feel ng mga no.
Oo, nagbayad ako tapos ito hindi nagbayad tapos may certificate, di ba? So we want to be fair. So yun, no? So yung
but at least yung learning nasa kanila na 'yon, whether may certificate sila o wala. Nasa kanila yung learning.
Yun nga sinasabi ko sa kanila, you already have it. Whether you have it or not, it's already in you. You can use it, you can apply it.
So ano ang advice na mabibigay mo sa mga consultants? And kung yung kay husay.com, open ba yan sa mga consultants ngayon na nangangailangan din ng support ng organizations like your organization?
Yes, definitely. Kay Husay is open to all consultants or to organizations like yung organization mo like PAP, tama ba? Is that right? So we are open to partnering with organizations and individual consultants who are able to provide certificates, no? Even CPD points, yung Certified Professional Development hours, no? So we are open. Just message us in Kay Husay. Visit our website www.kayhusay.com and let's talk, no? Kami naman maganda yung ginagawa namin. May platform kami. We spend on Facebook marketing, we spend on Google search marketing, no? So para kayo naman na mga consultants and agencies, meron kayong platform. Para kayo, ang iisipin niyo na lang is pagandahin yung inyong programa, make the webinars lively.
Kasi tama yan, Joe. Ang nangyayari kasi ngayon is parang kung ako na nga yung coach, ako yung consultant, tapos ako pa yung mag-market ng sarili ko, parang, di ba?
Yes.
Yung doon, sa part na yun. So, we leave it to you. Kung kami ibenta, basta we focus the content. Ganun na lang.
Yes, let's talk offline, Lloyd, about this, no? We're very open. I've gotten in touch with different institutions, no? Different chambers of commerce. So we're just waiting on their decision whether they want to join us or not. But then again, it's open for everyone. Again, our vision is really to professionalize the Filipino workforce, and and the reason and we made it our mission also to offer them this live webinars na reasonably priced. No, we need to get up after this the nation needs to get up after this ECQ, and the only way is to make us more professional and intelligent.
Okay, for sure. So last question is, what do you think is the big picture here? The thing that you see that probably many people don't.
Oh, ganda. Okay. Interesting interesting question. So your question is what I think is the big picture. Well, the big picture at the end of the day is that well, ganda, no? Very challenging, ah. So the big picture here, I think, Lloyd, is that ang hindi nakikita nating lahat is that we as a nation, after this, will strive even harder. We have learned a great lesson dun sa nangyayari sa atin ngayon. We will no longer take for granted, hindi na natin babaliwalain yung freedom natin na nakakalabas tayo. Magiging mabait na tayo sa environment, lalo mas magiging mabait tayo sa environment after this one, and we will be more in touch with the people na hindi natin nakita ng matagal, not just through phone calls or through text messages, but really by face to face, no, after the ECQ or kung may vaccine na. Okay.
Oh, for sure. So relationship talaga yung
at the end of the day
natin.
Yes, that's the big picture, and we will not forget those people who helped us through this struggle.
Oh, for sure. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, JEFF CUA is from Whole Brain Training, and yung website nila is www.kayhusay.com. So sa mga consultants, flood nyo na yung website nila ngayon. Maraming salamat sa time mo.
Tayo. All right. Thank you, Lloyd, for this opportunity. You are also a platform, all right, for us. All right. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so natapos na naman po ang ating isang oras, 45 minutes to 1 hour. Yung set time nating program. Natapos na natin programa yung araw na ito. So, sana po na-inspire kayo at may mga wisdom at may mga pieces of information na nakuha kayo na magagamit ninyo sa inyo pong mga buhay-buhay. Oo, tama naman si Jeff. Talagang marami tayong natutunan na kailangan nating i-value even after ECQ. Yung mga dati parang hindi natin tinitingnan, binibigyan ng pansin or nakakalimutan. Ngayon is talagang hindi mo na makakalimutan because pinagdadaanan po natin pare-parehas at magkakasabay tayo, magkakasama tayong dumadaan. So, bago po tayo magtapos, ang the big picture po ay inihahatid sa inyo ng Puzzlebox BPO Inc. Puzzlebox BPO Incorporated is a customer service solutions company that offers intelligent solutions, outsourcing for different digital services such as 24/7, at least 12 hours, 7 days in a week, social or website community management, kasama po yung holiday sa weekends. So para lamang po alam ninyo, edi kung kayo po ay negosyante na nahihirapan na mag-retain ng mga tao para gumawa ng inyong social media campaign, ito pong Puzzlebox BPO Inc. ay pwede mag-provide ng professional na tao sa inyo para sila na gumawa niyan para sa negosyo nyo. Opo, ang kagandahan po nito, syempre, hindi nyo na ibibigay yung full benefits ng tao na yon kasi yung Puzzlebox BPO Inc. bilang outsourcing company, sila na po ang bahala dyan sa mga benefits na yan. Kung maliit na negosyante ka nga naman na gusto makabangon at makabawi ka agad, kunin mo na yung serbisyo nila para hindi na dumagdag sa gastos mo yung kanilang mga required or mandatory bayarin sa kanila pong mga trabaho. So para po sa mga nanonood or nakikinig sa atin na may need sa social media management kasama ang mga sumusunod, pakinggan po ninyo: social media content strategy, sales amplification through social media, and then online sales events, game management support, website and application development, e-commerce, customer service support. Kasama po dyan live chat saka yung data encoding. Tawagan lamang po or paki-email lang po si Apple sa Apple at puzzlebox-inc.com. Ang website nila is puzzlebox-inc.com. Puntahan po ninyo yung social media nila kasi may napanood akong video kanina, nakakaantig ng damdamin. So puntahan po ninyo yung page nila, Puzzlebox BPO Inc. Panoorin niyo po yung maikling video nila. Yan. So kayo po ay makikita ko bukas sapagkat bukas po ay may guest tayo. Hindi ko po ma-announce muna pero bukas magkikita-kita po tayo. Yun lamang po ngayong araw na ito. Maraming salamat sa panonood ng The Big Picture. Ito po si Lloyd Luna.